Hi, good afternoon. My name is Shana Henry. I work at Child College. I'm an enrolled member for the Chippewa Cree tribe. I'm the recruiter, so I'm one of the first people. I hope I'm one of the first people that they see and they get to visit with. It's a fairly new position, so I'm learning as I go. Are looking at different ideas, and it's different because we are an isolated community, so there's challenges of like how to attract people in and that aren't just our typical students. I really liked how we looked at orientation for our students, and we were trying different modules so that it fits, or so we get the students in and they know who we are, and then we give them the tools to look at the semester and forward until they graduate. We know that orientation is this big deal, and we did it online during COVID, and now we still have an online portion, but we also do an in person. What am I looking for? Counseling, classes and all that good stuff, so that they feel that interaction. Be open-minded, like don't forget what you're doing right. They're gonna come in and give suggestions about, have you tried this? Have you looked at this? How does your data help with this? And just like we're so eager to try the newest, our greatest idea, that you don't forget what you're doing right and what fits your community. One thing that fits a different tribal college won't work for ours, and I mean, that's okay. Remember who you're working for and what works for them, but just being open-minded about it so that you see the success in your failures. I hope that made sense. But there's a lot to learn from new and things that work. So I've been doing this for a few years, working with high school students and visiting with them, and there's several key points that I go on and I make, and when the kids are coming through, it's like, look at the programs and how they fit you. Don't go for the name. You'll find those programs. You want to be a teacher? Look at the TCUs that have a teaching program. You want to be hands-on? You want to drive a truck? Talk to me. You think about it. Go home, think about it. In 6 short months, you're going to graduate. And you work so hard towards this. Now is the time for your next step. And be open-minded about it, because you're going to see so much. It's going to be overwhelming and be overloaded. And if you're serious about it, it's going to feel like 30 billion things are coming at you. But one of the biggest things you could do as a high school kid is, what can you do for me? What do you have to offer? And let them sell. Let them, well, we do this for our kids, and you're important for this reason, and this is how we support our students. Because there's big names out there, and they, for example, I took a group of kids to Billings. I don't know if you guys, Billings, Montana, and there's 2 big colleges down there. We did some college visits, and after each visit, I said, and how did they help Native American students? What did they offer you? And one had nothing. Like, you didn't even have an area with pamphlets, on the wall saying, this is tutoring, this is for Native Americans, nothing. The second one had a little home, they'd go wash their clothes and whatnot. And I was like, all right, now look at what a TCU can do for you. And TCU, as a tribal college, that's what we do. We're here for our communities. And so what I do, and they don't realize it, is what Child and our team does, is that we're going in there at least 4 or 5 times a year, making those relationships. So I think TCUs don't get their name, like, they're building their names and they have a lot to offer kids, and it's more than just a feeder college now. They're making home and roots, and they're proud to graduate from those TCUs.